Welcome to eDay26. Today is Thursday. We are going to solve two-step equations in Algebra 1, only going to 85%. I'm going to first rewrite this equation off to the side to give myself some room to work. Now, when we are solving, the first thing we want to do is remove everything that's around this m. So what that means is if I highlight the m, I have to move this -2 first. What would undo -2? And that would be adding 2. And then we have m/3, these cancel, equals 4. Our next step is we have to think about what would undo division. To undo division, it is multiplication. So we are going to multiply both sides by 3. And you'll get m equals 12. Our next problem I'm also going to write off to the side so I have a little room to work. And we want to isolate this 2q. We want to get that by itself. So the first thing we have to do is move this 4. Always look at the sign in front. It's a positive 4, so to move it to the other side, we are going to subtract 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. The 4's cancel, equals 2q. Now my original operation here is multiplication. To undo multiplication, I'm going to divide. So q equals 1. Rewriting this next problem. First thing we want to do is move the 10. When we move the 10, we want to look at the sign in front. Because there is no sign, that implies that it's positive. To move a positive 10, we are going to subtract 10. From here, when we drop down, I want you to be very careful and always drop down the sign in front. So we're going to drop down a -2y. Feel free to use your calculator. 2 minus 10 is -8. Our original operation here is multiplication. So to undo multiplication is division. You divide by the number you see. So we're going to divide by -2 and y equals 4. Now in this next problem, I do not like how IXL does this. Minus a negative, I'll write this off to the side, minus a negative is really plus a positive. If you see plus a negative, that is really subtraction. I like to write things with one sign only. So I'll box that. All right, and I'm going to actually scooch that off to the side here. And we'll use that in the next problem also. So minus a negative is really plus a positive. So plus a positive. Let's not do double signs. Let's rewrite this as q/2 and just plus 13. I think with one sign, it's much easier to stay organized. If it says plus 13 to move it to the other side, we are going to subtract 13. So 17 minus 13 is 4. To undo division, we are going to multiply. And then we get our q equals 8. And here's our last problem. Once again, you see that plus a negative. And what did we say plus a negative is? Plus a negative is really just a subtraction sign. So let's rewrite this problem. So -3 equals f divided by -4. And let's change this just to a -6. Now, if our goal is to get f by itself, we first have to move this -6. And to move that to the other side with opposite operation, we are going to add 6. -3 plus 6, feel free to use your calculator so you get the correct sign, is a +3. And then we have it equal to f divided by -4. To undo division, we are going to multiply. And when you multiply by the same number that you see. The inverse operation will be division and multiplication. So here, those cancel and we get f. And the other side, -4 times 3, is -12. I'm going to have you guys do this IXL just to 85%. After that, I found I started to get some decimals, and I didn't really want you guys need to work with decimals. So please do J4 and Algebra 1 to 85%. Come on Zoom today if you have any questions, or email me and we can make a private Zoom. Have a great day.